Hey y'all, let's go through what I tell people that never slung before, never even threw a ball, how to throw. And just so y'all know, my 5-year-old godchild brought a trophy home from down south singing tournament, so I know it works, okay? So, and even if you have sung before, this would be a good way to show other people how to sling, you know, because let's just go through it. Step one, okay? Step one, well, the first problem anybody will tell you is when you first start, you think everything's about to spin. The spin. And if I spin it right and just lob it, it's gonna go as fast as the spin was going. No. It's like if you spin it fast and then lob it, you know, it's like the ball goes all over the place. You know, I was able to keep it in a sling, but if you haven't slung before, it's like you kind of think it's like a slingshot or a bow and arrow. It's like if I pull it back, I aim the thing, I shoot. If I spin fast and I just lob it, it's gonna go really fast. That's not the case. So, if you see that problem, or if that is your problem, the best thing to do is learn how to work the sling. Learn how it comes out. And this is very simple. You're not gonna have the most power, but you're gonna be able to make this sling throw the ball straight. And all it is it's no spin or nothing. Hold it like this, which is Apache style, right? Let it hang, keep it back. You want to keep that extended, right? And then let the ball calm down, and then when you throw, you just throw it like that, okay? It's not the strongest throw, but when you start close. You know, hit a big target. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you're gonna be able to hit it. Bam, bam, bam. You're gonna be able to at least get it going, okay? So that's step one, is throw a good Apache style. And I mean, another big problem is people slingers don't understand is when you put that ball in that pouch, you want to shove it in there. And once you shove that ball in that pouch, all the pressure point is at the ball. You want to keep everything tight. That's why when you bring it back, you want to keep everything tight. You know what I'm saying? And then it bounced and hit, but it still hit. But yeah, that's one tip I would say for that, is you want to make sure it's in the pouch good. Because if you just set it in the pouch, you know, when you go to throw, it might fall out when you throw. You know, it did fall out because I just slung so goddamn long. But all right, so that's step one. That's little tips with that. Now you're gonna realize, like, man, I wish I could go a little stronger, or this and that, or like it might start hurting your arm because there's still a lot of pressure on the body. All right, and now this one is, I'm telling you this one because when I go to Spain and I compete in the World Cup, you know, last 3 years, I noticed like all the Spanish women, or like even the Austrian women, like they throw a certain way. That's a little different than the boys, but you can see it's like a lot less motion but good power. And what it is, it's like you gotta think about bowling, right? It is a one spin, and when you let go just like you bowling. A little low because when you throw it, it's gonna go up, right? So it's like, you know, and it's usually all arm. I see it all arm most of the time, right? All arm is mean your whole arm moves. You know, you just go bowling. And then once you start doing it like that, it's like, it's starting to go far and I'm not hurting my body. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. You don't want to hurt your body. Your elbow's not going to hurt if you just, you know, if you just bowling. You know, I can't hit it worth a damn like that, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much step two. Any tips with that? My best tip is just bowl with it, you know. You get it in the pouch good, just like the first one. You know, probably, you know, think about bowling you like this, right? Slinging, you don't even have to move your feet. You could just, all right, that's step two. Now with making this video, the reason I did this video is because I wanted to tell y'all something new, and I'm just gonna put it right here a little bit later on. You know what? I'm gonna put it in now. This is one of the things I'm telling y'all I haven't even tried yet. I want to try, but I never did it. But I think this is stage 3. Okay. first stage, you threw like that. Second stage, you use all your arm. Third stage, stick it in the pouch real good and try to keep your arm straight, right? And keep the ball, just keep it out. Do just like you're bowling, but keep it out here. And like bowl out here, but when you bowl, it's like this. But since you're out here, you can go a little sidearm with it. And with that sidearm, you're gonna stop the ball from going like this, and the ball's gonna start going in and curving. It's gonna go straight, but you gotta go sidearm. So you gotta think about it like this. Hold it out, right? And then just think about it when it's just like you're bowling, but instead of being down, up, go a little sideways, just, you know, I hit the board that time because that's how I know how to throw, you know? So that's why I think step 3 is that's what I'm gonna be working with people. You know, that's gonna be the next one I try to teach people, and I don't know how it's gonna work. So maybe this is a bust. But step 3, instead of using your arm, you're using your wrist now. Your arm's out there. Now it's all wrist, you know? And then, and once you get that, now step 3, guess what? You use everything, y'all. Okay? So instead of being out like this, you could bend your wrist a little. You could bend your elbow now. Now you're using arm and wrist, and then you spin it whatever angle you like. My angle's like this. My angle's like this. You know, out, when I said out, you was like this, but just tuck it in. Once you tuck it in a little bit, you know, and then you go a little side on, you know. There you go. There you go, you know. And I mean, let's just say, I kind of went all out, but let's just say you figure it out and you do no footsteps, right? I just did one, but quick tip, in Spain, my boy Carlos was like, you move your feet too much. He likes to throw without moving his feet. But that's not me. And that's when it comes to baseball. I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, once you get everything right, now you know how to work your arm, your shoulder, your wrist. You know how it's coming out the pouch. And then once you learn, so this is where it starts to get advanced. And once you get to this level, you already figured it out. But the stepping and the using your back leg, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when I like to sling, it's like I think about this as a spring. All this is a spring, you know? Diana, baby, let's go. So, there it is. I think that's a good way to learn how to sling. I will tell you this. Yes, I would tell you this. I came from baseball, right? I played baseball, then I learned how to sling. So when I started slinging, I will say a little cocky. I came in the game a little cocky. And you know what I'm saying? And whatever. But there's 2 guys right now. Iron Goober, Archaic Arms. If y'all ain't subscribed to them channels, y'all go check them out. Both those guys never played baseball, and they both throw faster than me, you know? And I can't deny it, and it's crazy. They learn how to sling throwing baseballs, and everybody has their style. So that's why once you get to the last stage, you know, it's just like baseball players when you're batting, you know? You gotta learn the fundamentals, and then everybody's unique and they do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? Just like slinging. Now, since this is a slinging channel, I hope I hit all my points. If not, I'll come back at it. But since this is, you know, we gotta get some slinging in. I haven't been doing the greatest lately in my slinging game. So, what we're gonna do is I counted 100 balls right here. I'm gonna pick up the rest, put them in the thing. I'm gonna do 100 rounds for y'all. Do them real fast. I'll show y'all the clock once I get them. And that'll be it, y'all. Let me go get them balls. I think I got them all. That's exactly 100 balls. And show y'all the time. 5:31. And I'm just gonna cut every shot so y'all can kind of see where the ball's going and see how long it takes me to do 100, y'all. This is pretty much just fun time for me. And like I said, I've been in a slump lately, so hopefully this little 100 round will get me out of it. I'm gonna try to keep track too. Oh yeah, 5-1. You see, even I do it. You gotta get that ball in that goddamn on pouch. Seven one. 15. 18. 22, 4. 23, 4. For 5-9. $60-11. $67, 20. Uh-huh. 78-14, y'all. You know, doing a 100 rounder. I know not everybody got 100 balls, but doing them all at once, seeing that big old bucket full of balls, it feels like you can miss all you want. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference with the competition in Spain. Like, they figured it out. That's why you do 5 and 5, because it's just different. You know, but I don't know. I'm still in a slump, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I did love where my mental head game was at with this. I don't know. Hope you like what you seen today. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend when you do. Tell them that notification bell. Thanks.